Here, back with another video. So here's what happened. I had to answer a phone call, and it took too long. And rather than have you guys waiting while you're watching the recorded video, I decided to scrap that video and start a new one. But if you were watching live on stream, it's almost as if you just were waiting for me to get back. So apologies there. What we did last video in the beginning of what was scrapped was, here we are, chapter 9, the magnificent Humgrump. There's grumps and game grumps and all of those things, and we're here to deal with all of that. We bought too many games, and now we're trying to play them all, so all aboard the steam train. Meta humor aside, or at least I thought it was funny. If you didn't, that's fine. We're going to continue on just finishing this game. We're going to finish it right here, right now. So there was a couple puzzles here. Last video we dealt with, the mouse helping us. I think Pip. Yeah. Let me actually change the title of the video. Mousecapes. That's what I want to call it. Instead of We Lost. I'm going to call it Mousecapes. You know what? Maybe we shouldn't call it that. Maybe we should just have left it like it was. Simply because I think that's more interesting of a title than Mousecapes. You have no idea what Mousecapes is if you haven't been following this, whereas, those of you who may not be aware of this series or anything that I'm doing, maybe that's more attractive to you to check out. So that's why we're calling it that. And we're going to keep it moving. So filibustering aside, we see here it says 2 large metal crates have been stored here. Well, we remove the word metal, but you can see, I feel like if it said something different, maybe we could get it to change. Look at that, the word broken is there, but how do I get over there? The slime leaked from this broken pipe. So there's got to be a way to remove the word broken and change it from metal crates to broken crates. And if you look there is a warp there. Yeah, mull that one over. Yeah, we figured that out. It's just, how do I get over this? There's no clear... Look, there's some kind of object there as well. So we walked here. And look, there's some kind of switch there. But now that you guys are defeated, it should lower that. It should totally lower this. So now that that's down, we should be able to do what we want to do. Which is enter this. Now here's the problem. I've got to somehow get over here. Can I tilt? Can I crush things? The heartless traitor had eradicated the 3 poor creatures. I had no idea that those words were there. So you take the way 3. Oh. So look, if you get rid of 2 and put 3, maybe that does something for you. It does let you pick up the word 2. And we can just, you know, I guess put that over there, even though there were 3 creatures. So now that there's 3 of them, I think what I have to do is tilt to move it into the corner. And once it's in the corner, so we're going to hit L2. We're going to hit R2. And then we're going to hit we're going to do it like that, and then we'll exit. And now that that's tilted, I should be able to still walk over here. So the idea was right, but my execution wasn't where it needed to be, because now if you look, can't get over there. But you know what? I could have put a stop on this one. Could I not? I could have put a stop on it. That's probably what I'm going to have to do, because I got to make them broken to get the key to get in there, right? Let's make sure that I have everything the way I'm supposed to. Sound is on, streaming is on. Everything is copacetic. So what I want is not that. I want you to be stopped. No. Now he's running on his own. That's not what you should be doing. Tilting is what you should be doing. So now that you're here, I should be able to stamp you as well. And then tilt you. You can do more than one. And I wasn't aware of that. Now we exit. And we should be able to do it like we want, which is I cross over here. I come over here. I remove the word broken. I pick it up. I go down here. And swap out the words like I want. So now that they're broken, I guess I just bomb them. A lot of manipulation here. Do I take metal? Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to do that. Maybe the word metal needs to be over there. Again, not overly complicated for this, but still very tedious and cumbersome. Okay, here was a diamond. So we got the word diamond out of that. So what if we put it as diamond instead of metal? Or what if instead of broken we put broken statue? So that's what they wanted me to have. Nope, it still needs to be 3. Oh gosh, will you just go where you're supposed to go? Let's see what happens here if I put that over there. Okay. That wasn't for what I thought it was, but I'm going to take that. Don't really care. I'd rather have broken the stuff. Of course, the key is in this one. Okay, so now we can keep rocking and rolling. you were only going to get that artwork if you did what I did, but, you know, don't really care about it either. So now we have this, and we're in here. Let's keep going. So we got his weapons. So here's the prison cell for him. Anything else over here worth looking at? Yeah, just gotta look. We're all okay.
Four of them now?
Yep.
This was really just too much.
So let's see. Let's just go ahead and buy that because there's really nothing else to get from this guy. We got everything. And I think we're done. Oh, wow. So I can launch with that. And then launch with this. which creates the bridge there, which is what we need. Okay. So we're through that. Do we even need to do that? We do. Create bomb and all that. Do I really need to do that? I don't think I did. I didn't need to do that at all. All I needed to do was come back over here is all I needed. Okay, so let's see what this mini beard is saying. Well, you need to go away, but can I not walk under there? I cannot. So we have to go this way. But you're dead. At least he's helping. So what do they want me to do? Move it? So I've got to tilt and get it on the other side. We gotta put it on that side, but how? Okay, well I thought I closed the pages, but I guess I didn't. Well, that did do it. Okay. I had to close the whole book. Yeah, we get it. Okay. Stop talking. How do we get through this one? Oh, there's that. Okay, well. More fighting. At least I don't take that long. We're gonna need that block. Because it has that kind of magic stuff on it. So where did it go? So if I'm back here and I see that that's there, what happens? Nothing. So I tried to manipulate it some more, but that doesn't seem to work. And that's what's very hard. It's like, what do they want me to do with this? Am I supposed to... Am I supposed to tilt it all the way over? It's not really clear. Maybe I can place a bomb. Does that do anything? Okay, so now it's over here. But it needed to be on the other side. How can I get it where it needs to be? Oh, look at that. A springboard. So if I close it now, will that move it there? It did. Can I tilt? You weren't supposed to do that. Because what happens here when you stamp that? You know, maybe I was supposed to, so that moved that back here. I'm not near the gate like I'm supposed to. No, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. You're supposed to just turn the page. That's it. That's all you're supposed to do. If I could put a bomb here. Look how that did that. Okay, so this is gonna be tough because maybe, just maybe, I can kind of see what I'm supposed to do. So this is what we got to do. We got to get that block over here. Okay, so we have it up here. We need to place a bomb here to push it back down. Okay. That pushes it there. What happens if we push... No, a bomb here. That moved it there. I think we screwed up by not letting it push all the way. Because that bomb, with it lowered, should have pushed it all the way there. That's what should have happened. And I should have been able to flip it all the way back here. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this again and tilt it all the way back there. Now that we've got it moved, we should be able to bomb it again. Now it's pushed all the way. Oh, maybe not all the way. Maybe we can get it to... No, swap. Maybe you can get it to stop right there. And then now... tilt it. No. Oh crap, that did it. Oh, that took forever, man. Okay, now we're through that. It doesn't even really cue you into those symbols being symbols for the bomb until you accidentally play around with it and figure it out. Who is this?
The third data center lay ahead of the band of miscreants.
This again?
Wretched room prepared to scuttle through. However, the guards would now certainly apprehend their prey, having recently undergone extensive training in their core competencies.
Okay. Oh, you kind of have to go this way. Oh, how did you get me? Oh! I don't know how to get him to fall through. He's supposed to have fallen through by now. You just gotta press right, which is kind of lame. I thought you just pressed triangle for the activator. So now we're dealing with traps. Oh, well, that was good. Then it continues. I guess I just have to make it over. How, Sway? Ah! I was getting too anxious. I guess I have to move while it's purple for it to take, because you don't get enough time. Come on, that should have turned. You can't have me waiting here for a half hour on that. I do like that music though, I'm not gonna lie. They could have picked worse music to make you play to, and that would have had me stop like a long time ago. And it's like, why are you just hanging there? There's something I'm missing. Maybe like the guy has to walk through for it to... Somebody has to walk through that for it to, I guess, move. Okay, so you can only go when this guy goes. If he doesn't go, it ain't turning. That's the key. I got it now. I can keep doing things how I was doing it before and be successful. I just can't on that last section. Come on! How is the rhythm off now? It's just totally off now. Oh, hurry up, dude! Like, the whole frame rate glitch is annoying, too. Oh, are you freaking kidding me? I was getting lucky at the end of that anyway. I didn't know what I was doing. Just kind of going with it, you know? Oh, I was lucky because he had went all the way over there and I had trapped him. I see now. So if we hang here, I've got to hit the switch to make him stop. Why didn't you move? You were supposed to move to the left and get on the stupid platform. The controls here, man. It's bad enough it stutters every second that you're crossing. It got me there. In prime position to win, all you had to do was move, and the D-pad just didn't do anything. Oh, I'm gonna have to put the rage gauge up soon. But I'm confident that I can do this, that I don't necessarily need it. So this is the one we struggled at. How am I getting got there? Done this like 50 times, should have had that by now. It's just easy to get so anxious here. Oh, he got me! How are you getting me? I hadn't seen that one happen yet. That one was definitely new. I hung out in the space way too long is what happened. Now you're trapped there. Come on! Just go through the thing. Everything's like a second off. And they know that you hate this, which is why they put it at the very end of it, if I'm being honest. No one enjoys this. Somebody somewhere thought this was fun, and it's not. It's terrible. Ugh. All right. Like, what are you doing? Notice he's not moving at all. So the controller just died all of a sudden. That's part of the problem right there. The controller just completely died. The controller just completely died. Let's see if it's going to do anything here. We're gonna have to give it a minute charge. So let's try to get this. It probably has no battery, and it's like no matter how often I charge the battery, controller's still dead. And it is dead, y'all. So I'm walking away to get a different controller. And hopefully that one works. Okay. So we'll blame part of those controller woes on a dying controller. But I also think that the controls on this game suck for a lot of this. Ugh! Well, the controller situation ain't changing. I'm still doing terrible at it. All I can do is laugh. I mean, I could throw my controller at the television, but that's never done any good. See, why are you taking so long to walk across the line, fam? You should have been done what you needed to do already. Okay, we're finally back at this section. We can't cross there because of him. It doesn't go through. Amen. Move down, idiot! Took frickin' forever. And is that not something we could skip?
What a great load of good old.
That's what I really feel like. Is that not something we can skip?
A stellar job all round, stopping the wretched rodent from getting past and granting access to his chums. The troops would surely be commending each other for their flawless performance. From the bottom of the pit, into which they will soon be banished.
Oh gosh. Is there even a reason to come over here? Art scroll. Awesome. Okay, don't care. We've got all the upgrades. All we need to do is this guy here.
The band of botherers emerged and laid their eyes upon their undoing. A very solid, very closed iron door.
Iron door. Alright, so we saw that painting that he had of himself, and it had that magic stuff on it. So it looks like we're going to have to do some kind of manipulation here. Okay, look, his face is there.
A very solid, very open iron door.
Okay. Well, I mean... was there not another entrance? Do we hold his face in position? See what I'm saying? This is what's frustrating. Where is... where is the portal to come back? It's nowhere to be found. It should be right there in the open. Right here. There should be something. Why does it have somebody with their pants down or whatever? Am I supposed to tilt the book again? Like... okay. So stupid, man. Let's just go. Yep, don't care. We're gonna fight this dude. Like, why are we not fighting already. Even the mouse is doing something. That's good. Oh shoot, that dude knocked me to like New Jersey. There's still more of you? Why haven't y'all finished them off yet? Okay.
The fugitives made their traitorous ascent towards the surface. The elevator cable proving annoyingly reluctant to snap. And so they arrived at the surface. And with uncomprehending awe in their traitorous eyes, they gazed upwards to see the monumentally majestic Palace of Humrub.
Okay, y'all, so we're gonna end it here. I feel like this video could be 2 hours long, but I'm not gonna make it be 2 hours. We'll turn the rage gauge off as well. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.